WIFO-FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country, 105.5 FM. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by First Southern Bank, Van's Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn & Associates.
Hi, I'm Mandy Yeomans.
And I'm Raymond Brown with First Southern Bank. As your locally owned community bank, we're here to help our community grow. Our customers are why we are here. You can tell we want your business.
We offer all types of deposit products, personal and business. We have fast, efficient service, and yes, we have online banking too. I'm sure we have an account to fit your needs. Stop by or call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
We're FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to barbecue, Van's Barbecue in Jesup is the place to be. A small family-owned business located at 1876 on the Savannah Highway. Van's Barbecue has lunch and dinner special. Stop by or call to make an order. The number to call, 427-3358. Van's Barbecue's new manager is Sarah Van. Van's Barbecue offers potato salad, coleslaw, baked beans, and don't forget their delicious mac and cheese. Also, check out their shrimp plates, the best in town. Yes, when it comes to barbecue, head to Van's Barbecue, locally owned and operated. Stop by and tell them the Big Dog sent you. Once again, the number to order, 427-3358.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jesup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jesup.
Are you looking for an insurance company that you can call and talk to a live person? Are you looking for an insurance company where you can walk in and talk to an agent? Are you looking for an insurance company that offers multiple companies so they can try and get you the best rate? If you said yes to any of these, then you need to call or come by O'Quinn & Associates Insurance Financial Services. We offer multiple companies so we can find the best fit for you. Give us a call at 385-1000 or stop by our office at 212 South First Street right here in Jesup.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jesup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
World famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I want to remind everybody that Van's Barbecue has the new dining room opening this Friday at 11:30 a.m. So come check it out. Enjoy a great meal. Van's Barbecue new dining room opens up this Friday at 11:30 in the morning. So go check it out on Friday. Looking forward to it.
Brand new dining room there at Van's Barbecue.
Yeah. Still have the best grilled and fried shrimp plates in town. So if you haven't had one,
Love that shrimp.
Recommend it
From Van's Barbecue.
Yeah.
So Van's Barbecue and seafood then, right?
You can't beat the shrimp plate, I'm telling you.
Okay.
It's good stuff.
Can't beat it with a stick, huh?
Can't beat it with a stick. Can't beat a dog. It's good. Can't beat it.
But they're getting a dining room there. They're building one. Hammers and nails and been going at it, huh?
Yeah. Buddy Deloach says he's in an insurance meeting. Says it won't last 15 minutes, so hopefully he can call him before the end of the show. So
so we're waiting for State Representative Buddy Deloach to call in if he can get out of his meeting in time here on the. So not only is it a Wednesdays without Workheiser, it's also Wednesdays without Buddy Deloach this morning, unless he calls in.
Hopefully he can call in. He said he'll try, but he wasn't making any promises.
Now, meetings, you get in those things, and sometimes some people get the diarrhea of the mouth, and just, people start talking, and you just keep looking at your watch, when is this thing ever going to get over? And so hopefully that Buddy Deloach will be able to call in. Seemed like he enjoyed himself last week for the first time on the show.
It was good to have him, I said. He's been our representative before, I said.
Many months ago.
I said, the good news is, I tell it all the time, the good news is our legislators all get along. They worked well together. Stephen Meeks, Blake Tillery, Buddy Deloach, before Bill Workheiser. And like I said, when you have everybody working together, it gets things done. So a lot of communities don't have that. They have representatives that don't get along and don't communicate.
Yeah,
so,
that's
we're very fortunate.
And the fact that we do have the Butch and Bob Show, we're able to have a closer relationship with our state representatives, senators, governor, senators, congressmen, because we have them on the show on a regular basis. So you get to talk to them, have more information from them than just a quick interview when they happen to make it through this area. So people can get more of the opinions and views and the comments from our elected officials and appointed officials because of our show.
And the great news is they give the information out how to get in touch with them. So anybody listening that wants to get in touch with their representatives, they give their phone numbers, they give their email address, they give everything on the show. But like I said, they come for the eggs and issues every year, and they'll have the post-legislative luncheon after the legislative session's over. So, they're very accessible, and, they want to hear from their constituents, which they stress every time they're on the show. If somebody's got a concern or question or problem, call them.
That's right. That's what they're supposed to do. They represent their constituents. Well, Sean Payton's leaving the Fox studio and heading to Denver.
Yeah, he lied last Sunday. They had those 2 trophies. He was the.
Now, he didn't comment. He just grabbed the big trophy.
Yeah, but they told him. They told him if he was staying, he could have the big trophy. If he was leaving,
he didn't comment. He didn't lie. All he did was grab that big trophy. Now he wanted that big trophy. He didn't lie. He didn't lie.
He lied. They told him point blank. Here are the 2 trophies. If you're staying with us, take the big trophy. If you're leaving, take the little trophy. And he took the big trophy.
He took the big trophy. Well, maybe the deal wasn't finalized then, and he didn't know.
He needs to get out of the broadcast business. He's terrible. He's not very good.
It'll be interesting to see who they put in there on that pregame show there on Fox next year.
Too many talking heads now. They were talking about that on the,
why do they
Fox
put?
News, they can't even get it wording age.
I know. Why they put Ron in there? You already had 5. Why put 6?
You just got too many people. It's just they talk over one another. It's just it's just getting where you just don't even want to watch it anymore.
Well, you just take take Ron out of there. The rest of them are fine because you get the opinion of 2 players, 3 players, and a coach, and I guess a former player. But
half these announcers I can't listen to. I just turn the sound down and watch the game. I just don't care what they have to say.
You don't?
No.
Oh, Bob, I love watching the pregame shows.
I don't.
The pregame show and the pregame show. Yeah, all 2 hours of it.
Thumbs down. Well, you get 9 hours for the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah. You can get more information. You can shake a stick at there.
I think they're saying 9. Maybe it's 11 hour now.
I don't know. They usually start 1, 2, somewhere along there. I think they start 4 hours in advance. I don't know. If that is, that's at 2:00. But then, of course, that's just going to be on Fox. Then you get the NFL, and then you get the streaming and the cable and all that. So there'll be comments and commentators. It's amazing how much information can be given out on one sporting event. It's just amazing, what the Super Bowl has turned into. Then, of course, you're used to it from the years that you went to the Super Bowl of that Super Bowl week starting next Monday, where you've got the media day and the parties and the all the celebrities and former athletes and all that.
It's a circus. Len Haas said it best. Same circus, just a different set of clowns. So it's a great quote. Should have wrote a book. That's a great title for a book.
That is. That is pretty good right there.
That's a great quote.
Same circus, different set of clowns.
That's right. Same circus, just a different set of clowns. The Super Bowl. It should be a good one. They called it the Andy Reid Bowl. When I said it's 2 teams, Philadelphia and Kansas City.
Mm-hmm. Guy's been coaching a long time, hasn't he? Yeah. Yep, long time.
Has only 1 Super Bowl to show for it, though. I say he's been to several, but has 1 Super Bowl victory. So Patrick Mahomes is going to his 3rd Super Bowl. He has 1 win.
1 ring, yep.
But if he gets a second, they're talking about it last night, where your legacy is. You get 2, you get in better company, you get 3.
Right. Eli Manning wouldn't be getting into the Hall of Fame if he hadn't got 2. 1, because he wasn't that great of a quarterback, but he still got 2 Super Bowl rings. And Peyton finally got his 2, even after Eli did. But it's going to be interesting with the Pro Bowl this weekend. Flag football. Flag football. Don't want any of those multi-million-dollar athletes getting injured out there in a Pro Bowl game. And I guess they're hoping that maybe some of the better players will show up instead of I can't go, because you don't want to get hurt.
A lot of them have already backed out. That's how Trevor Lawrence got on the AFC. Derek Carr just got invited to the AFC, which is interesting because he's going to be in Vegas. He played for the Vegas Raiders, but they're getting rid of him. He's going somewhere else. So
he's playing though, even though he's leaving.
Yeah, he said he's going to be there, but it'll be his farewell to the Vegas fans. Be interesting what kind of crowd they get out there in Vegas.
Yeah. What's Vegas?
Flag football though. Can you get excited about flag football?
I don't know.
I won't be watching.
You want to see the leather pop, huh? You want to hear it pop, see it pop?
I just want the old-fashioned AFC. It used to mean something. They used to give the winning team more money. They used to go out there and play a competitive football game.
Right. Well, that's before they got so big, so fast, so strong that they injure each other all the time. I mean, look at the injury. I'm not sure. I'd like to see the stats. Are there more injuries today than there was 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago? I don't know.
I'm sure there are,
but it just seems like every time you turn around, the injury report is is something that these teams put out right after the games, and then they put it out during the week because people the reason why they put out all those injury reports is because of betting.
It's a violent game. I mean.
If you ever stand down on the sidelines of a pro football game, you'll wonder how these guys get up. I mean, sheesh. You don't get that. You don't really see it, hear it that much. You see it some, but it's not like being right there on the sidelines and hearing these 200, 300-pound guys pound into each other.
I'm sure the entertainment will be they'll have Peyton and Eli mic'd up, so there'll be a lot of trash talking.
A lot of trash talking between the brothers.
Peyton's just, he's entertaining. When I like watching, Monday Night Football. The other station, they'd have Eli and Peyton and several guests comment.
Right,
that was always fun to watch. So.
I've never seen that, but you see highlights of it every so often.
Peyton's funny. He just
got a good sense.
His time on Saturday Night. Some of those skits he did on Saturday Night Live are still talked about to this day. He's a funny guy.
Funny guy.
He gets it. He gets TV.
I'm funny. I entertain you. I amuse you.
He's just got. Some people have it, some people don't.
Yeah.
I like those commercials they do with Terry Bradshaw riding in the top of the vehicle. You see those?
No, I haven't seen that. No.
The bus shows up and tells them, and Peyton tells Eli, "Don't leave this room."
Oh yeah. I remember seeing that. Yeah. They pull the whole room out. Yeah. It does open things up.
Then they go and they pick up Terry Bradshaw and they put him up top of the truck and he's strapped to the vehicle.
Like Granny and the Clappets strapped on top.
It's pretty funny stuff. The Dorita is good stuff.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm sure that's what they'll do. They'll just mic Peyton and Eli up and hope they can entertain and draw a crowd for the Pro Bowl, but can't get excited about flag football. That's not football.
It's not football. Well, just watch it for entertainment purposes.
I won't be watching.
They're going to have things mic'd up. They're going to be kidding around. They're going to be having fun. Just chill back and enjoy the spectacle, Bob.
I think I'll watch the Grammys instead. The Grammys are this Sunday night.
Grammys. Oh, boy.
Yeah. I'll be tuned in.
Well, there's a show like the Pro Bowl that's gone downhill big time through the years in ratings, prestige, everything. And for some reason, those actors up there and all the presenters and so forth cannot keep from getting political. It's about the movies. It's about the actors. It's about everybody involved in the productions and so forth. It's not about your opinions on political issues, but they just can't seem to help themselves on that and the music awards and things of that sort. Just keep it on what it's supposed to be about, the entertainment.
I'll be tuned in.
You'll be tuned in watching the Grammys. I can't even tell you the last time I watched one. They make me sick.
I like music.
Huh?
So I like music. It's good. That's what it is. Best music around. So
okay,
it'll be good. Looking forward to it.
Watching the music. Listening to that music. I guess they're going to have a lot of good artists on there singing.
Better than watching flag football.
Well, wouldn't that be in the afternoon? Wouldn't the Pro Bowl game be in the afternoon? Of course, I don't know what time that would be.
The Pro Bowl is.
Okay.
I won't be tuned in. I promise you.
Oh, Bob, you have to. You're a sports guy. You need to be so we can talk about it on Monday morning.
Don't be talking about it because I won't be watching. I'm watching flag football. I don't want to see a bunch of NFL guys running around grabbing flag. That's just stupid.
All right, it's Sunday at 3.
Sunday at 3.
So it'll be over with by the time the Grammys begin.
That's my nap time. Sunday at 3.
No, it's not. You're watching football on Sunday afternoons. I know that. At least during the football season. Oh, yeah. Sunday at 3, which was that 1 o'clock out there in Vegas? Aren't they? 1 o'clock. Yes, I think it's 2 hours behind. Yeah, 2 hours behind us there, and so that'll be 1 o'clock there. I wonder if any of the folks there who are in Vegas, I wonder if any of the big hotels put in Pro Bowl tickets as an incentive to come and stay at their hotel.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah, it may be. It'll be interesting to see. I haven't watched any Raiders game this year. Is the stadium that new stadium out there been filled up?
It's very nice.
I know it's nice.
Yeah.
I've seen it, but I just hadn't seen any games there this year. So I didn't know, because Vegas is such a transient town. I mean, how many people that are there that actually, well, I grew up here, went to high school, you don't stay here and so forth. It's such a transient town. Are they able to develop such a passionate base like you have in so many communities where people grew up there and that kind of stuff? So it'll be interesting to see. But they are the Raiders, and Raiders do have a national following.
But see, their quarterback's going to be next year. I said all these teams looking for new quarterbacks. That was the big conversation yesterday. Where's Brady going? Where's Aaron Rodgers going? A lot of them think that San Francisco is going to go get Brady for 1 year.
1 year with an option for two is what they're saying.
With all that talent out there. Yeah. So, plus, that's his hometown team. So he's always wanted to play for San Francisco. So makes sense. Yeah, Purdy's got
Tampa Bay would have to give him up, kind of like New Orleans had to give Sean Payton up for coaching. Yeah.
I'm sure. They probably want to dump that salary. I'm sure they owe him a bunch of money. So.
And you got the drama queen there, Aaron Rodgers, as I heard on the radio this morning coming in from the overnight sports commentator. He says,
they got him going.
They want to get rid of that drama.
They got him going to the Jets.
To the
Jets. So.
That would be weird to see him in that, because it's still got some green there. So
they got some young talent. They got a good defense. So be interested. But all these quarterbacks looking for a new landing spot. So that's the big story. Still waiting to see what Todd Monken does. He's interviewed with several NFL teams. I didn't realize this, but he hasn't been anywhere more than 3 years. Every 3 years he moves. So he's been at Georgia 3 years. So they think he's going back to the NFL.
That itch, that 3 year itch.
Yes, I mean, I didn't realize he hadn't been. They say he stays 3 years and goes to different states. He's one of those people that just
padding his resume.
He's been in it. He's been with the NFL. So we'll see if he goes back. But I'm sure Georgia's trying to keep him.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it's about money.
Yeah. Did you send any money in to help keep him there?
No, not really.
Not even a $5 bill?
Nope.
No, not a thing.
They got
keep
enough.
Munching
I told
account.
him they got enough of my money. Those people that call, I said, man, you got enough of my money.
You don't get the alumni emails and all that kind of stuff?
I just ignore them.
They
call. I said, you got enough of my money. No, I get
say
no
that
more.
was back in the 70s, Bob. We got expenses. They sent out that email after Georgia won their second national championship a few weeks ago, and trying to get to give more with that Georgia pride for winning two national championships. Yeah, back to back there, trying to get more money. Got to get that more money because it's always about the money, honey. Well, it doesn't look like that. State Representative Buddy Loach is going to be able to call in. We only got 4 more minutes here on the show. So I guess he got tied up in that meeting. You said it was what kind of meeting?
Insurance
committee meeting.
Yeah. So, how those meetings go.
I know. You get those things; they just go forever sometimes. I mean, how would you like to be on all? I mean, you hear our state. You hear Buddy talking, you hear Stephen talking, you hear Blake talking. All these committees are on. I mean, that would just, day after day, week after week of meetings. I mean, that would get old, wouldn't it? No wonder they all look so excited when they adjourn,
It's part of the gig.
It's part of the gig, yeah. Now, what else is going on, Bob? You say I think you had the agenda for the county council meeting coming up next week?
Be interesting to see what they do. They got another executive session with a lot of stuff in executive session, personnel, litigation.
Oh, wow. Another long executive. Have they taken your advice to do that at the end of the meeting instead of the beginning? Does anybody ever take your advice, Bob?
Apparently not. Personnel, litigation, land acquisition, all in executive session.
Okay.
Monday, so.
All right. That's the county council meeting next week. All right. Anything that's going to be talked in public that's of interest there, other than?
I said there's interesting items that they're trying to get the legislature to help. And like I said, the legislature's told us that unless it's a unanimous vote, they're not going to touch it.
No, they won't.
The term limits referendum, that was a 3-2 vote, so I don't think they're going to touch that.
No, they won't.
And the other one's what was the other?
Unless it's unanimous, like you said.
Yeah, right, I said. Yeah. Unless it's unanimous on that. They're not going to get involved in local politics, but it's on the agenda. So
okay.
And they got that Heart of Georgia RDC third-party member. That's still 3-2 situation, and Tim Hopkins was not happy with it. James Thomas wasn't happy, and Tyrone Johnson got kicked off the committee.
So they're going to appoint somebody else, talk about it more, or
it says
maybe change their mind?
They got to put somebody on there now that they took Tyrone off. So,
all right.
So we'll see how that plays out. But
okay,
I understand there could be possible litigation before it's all said and done on that. So we'll see how that plays out. I've been following that story.
Okay.
Last thing you want to do is get back in court. So, but they stirred up a hornet's nest with that decision. So see how it plays out.
Okay. Well, we'll find out.
Okay.
All right. Anything else in your mind?
That's
all right.
it.
Go have some good breakfast, Bob. All right. The world famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, brought to you by First Southern Bank, Van's Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn and Associates.